Evening, everybody.
Can I pour you a draft, Mr. Peterson?
A little early, isn't it, Woody?
For a beer?
No, for stupid questions.
Today is Friday, August 16th. I'm JB, and welcome to another edition of What's On Today with Discovery Bay, home of the YouTube comic book community channel guy. This is the show where I'm going to share some of my top picks from the sea of comic content that was released yesterday. Then I'm going to run down a lineup of content creators that are either releasing, premiering, or going live. Now, halfway through that lineup, we're going to break for a segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And then finally, to end today's show, I'm going to open a random package from that crazy, stupid pile of comics I still have left open in a segment titled What's in the Box Already? So, let's get started with a quick recap of yesterday's highlights. There are links to these channels in the description below. These channels have been discovered. Okay, first up, I found a new channel, Compliments of 2nd Street Marvel. Go check out a channel named Comics on the Pyre. He released a fantastic video yesterday titled The Joker, the comic that inspired Heath Ledger, or vice versa. Let's take a peek.
Welcome to Comics on the Pyre, where everyone can come and indulge in all things comic related, whether it be movies, TV shows, cartoons, video games, or just comics themselves. If you love comic books, then show it by hitting that subscribe button to help this precious media that we all love thrive and flourish. Can you feel it? It's in the foggy, smoke-infested, congested air, filling up your lungs. It's lying dormant in a crack of Gotham's buildings just waiting to come out. And it's in the back alleys, hidden beneath the porn, child molesters, and homeless alcoholics, wasting their lives away below the neon lights, meeting out time until their next fix. The Joker's getting out today. And I don't mean bullets flying, spotlights searching, hound dogs chomping at their heels bursting out. I mean paroled for good behavior getting out, time served getting out, and fully clinically rehabilitated, functioning member of society getting out. And I'm the only member of our crew with enough balls to pick them up. And who am I, hear you asking? Well, I'm Johnny Frost, made guy. Or I like to think of myself that way.
Wow, the time that went into editing this, well done, sir. To see this entire video and more great content from the Comics on the Pyre channel, click the link right here. Okay, for the final item on the recap, head over to the Boatwright Family and Comics channel for a wonderful video titled A Holy Grail Toy AOK. Let's take a look.
Hey, what's up guys, Boatwright here and welcome to the family. Today's video is going to be a very special video. It's going to be a surprise video. Today I was blessed with an AOK from a fellow co-worker, and he gave me and my kids a bunch of his original He-Man case, a Castle Grayskull, and the original box that the Grayskull castle came in. So you guys stick around and watch this expressions because it's going to blow their minds.
Oh man, the looks and reactions on those kids' faces were priceless. To see those and the rest of this video and more great content from the Boatwright Family Comics channel, click the link right here. Okay, now let's get to today's lineup and find out what's on today with Discovery Bay. All of these times are listed both Pacific Standard Time and Eastern Standard Time, and there are both video and channel links with timestamps in the description below. Today there are 15 shows in the lineup and 10 of them are still going live. So, first up at 12 a.m. Pacific, 3 a.m. Eastern over at the Area 51 channel, Mike released the next episode in his series titled Toy Rescue 911, episode 10. Man, I just love this series. Okay, at 1 a.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. Eastern, over at the Joe Ryan Comics channel, Joe released the next edition in his terrific Recommended Reads series with a video titled Die Recommended Reads. And I'm telling you, I just finished reading this trade and it was absolutely spectacular. I loved it. Anything with dragons and dragon slayers, the art was amazing, and the story, it has me all in. Alright, anyway, at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, over at the Comic Core channel, Drew Manchu released the next episode in his new series titled Drew Manchu's Comic Book Reviews Once and Future #1. So writer Kieron Gillen and artist Dan Mora take a swing at an original take on King Arthur. Let's see how it goes. By the way, Drew is absolutely killing it with this series. Drew Manchu, baby! Okay, at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern, over at the Comic Jabroni channel, Edwin released a video titled Indy's New Comic Book Day Pickups and Review for August 14, 2019. Okay, at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, over at the Comics with Bueller channel, Travis is releasing another episode in a brand new series titled What Are Comics Worth? eBay vs. Overstreet. Money Talks, episode number 2. Now the first one just blew me away, man, and I won't be missing this one. Okay, at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, over at the John's Comics with Kids channel, we get our first live stream of the day, titled AOK Book Club, comic book discussion of Die Trade Volume 1 with BiggieShaq. So let's join John and Perry Comics as they host special guest the immortal BiggieShaq and discuss the new release of Die Volume 1 from Image Comics. Alright, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, over at the Tacoma Comics channel, they're going live with a stream titled Comic Auction Time. Now, let's join the gang over at the Tacoma Comics channel for some comic book auction goodness. Alright, well this is the halfway point in the lineup, and it's time for the new segment titled the Instagram Tag of the Day. And I got tagged from both Darth Richards and Cobra Comics 84 for First Issue Friday. Now, Darth came with a Jimmy Bastards #1, the Midtown Comics cover signed by Garth Ennis and Russ Braun, and Cobra Comics came with a new 52 Batman #1. I in turn posted this for First Issue Friday. You guessed it, Die issue #1 from Image Comics, which was a fantastic read, and since I just read the trade, it was on my mind. Now I tagged Delphia Spark, Cat Rank Figures, Barbarian Kung Fu, and Comic Head 84. Alright, that was fun. Let's get back to the lineup. Are you ready for this one? Alright, at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern,
Let's get ready to rumble!
oh yeah, over at the Boy Who Had 7 Talks Comic Books channel, Matt is going live with a stream titled Friday Night Fights #1, White Whale vs. Thanatos, Hialeah Comic Bro vs. Bake the Snake. Alright, comic book match fans, Friday Night Fights Season 1, Episode 1, welcome all. In Bout 1, we have White Whale Comics vs. Thanatos. 3 30-second rounds to pull a book from their collection that fits the randomized category. The chat will decide a winner each round, and the first to 2 wins moves on. In the second bout, we've got Hialeah Comic Bro versus Bake the Snake. And the same rules apply. So the first 2 wins move on, and in the final bout, we'll get the winner of bout 1 and 2, who'll go head to head in a 1 final round where they'll get a randomized category and 1 minute. And the chat will decide the episode 1 champ. It's going to be a blast. And if you want in on this show, contact Matt up on his Instagram or email him at theboywhohad7@aol.com. Alright, that's going to be fantastic. At 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Tony Fett channel, Tony will be going live with a stream titled Comic Cleaning Tips. So let's join him in the live chat while Tony cleans and presses some books. Okay, also at 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, over at the Metaphorical channel. They should be going live today with the next episode of a live stream titled Night and Nerdy. So let's jump in the live chat to join the discussion. Alright, at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, we've got Comic Core Live. So let's join Comic Core Chad, Cat Ren Figures and Mark, Drew Manchu, the Great Legend, Seawooder19 in the chat. It's prime time, people. It's Friday night, and you know this show is going off the rails. Alright, also at 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, over at the Economics and Comics channel, Billy is going live with a stream titled Old School Comic Book Auction. Key Comics, Marvel and DC, live, 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern, all night long.
All night long. All night. All night long.
Alright, at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, over at the Tony the Tone Sanders channel, they're going live with a stream titled The Hunt with special guest CW Punk. Okay, also at 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, over at the Perry I Make This Blazer Look Good Comics channel, Perry is going live with a stream titled The Tonight Show, starring Perry Comics. So join Perry as he hosts guest Rod from Just a Rican in his comics, and you get these two together late night on a Friday night, and you know it's going to be a blast. Okay, now the last item on the lineup and the last live show that I know about starts at 9 p.m. Pacific, 12 midnight Eastern, over at the Mighty Mel V channel. Yep, you guessed it. They're going live with a stream titled It's Drunken Chat, Son, Season 1, Episode 9, Better Late Than Never. Now, I've never been to one of these yet, but it sounds interesting, and I'm definitely going to be checking that one out. Alright, well that's it for the lineup. Now for a segment titled What's in the Box Already? And this is off script. I've got a couple of choices, but I think I'm going to go with this one from Joker M21. My boy Joker M21 from home of the New York Warriors auction, probably. Let's see what we got here from Joker. Look at Joker. I mean, seriously, folks. Gemini mailer with pull tabs. And you open it up to blue painter's tape with pull tabs. I mean, come on, it can't get any easier than this. And what does that give you? That gives you one pack with pull tabs. Blue painter's tape pull tabs. It takes just a few seconds and it's so convenient. Alright, so let's see what we got here from Joker M21. Oh, very nice. You know what? I just read this. Let's get the right camera up. Okay, so the first thing I got here is Black Cat issue 1, which, by the way, I've read issue 1 and 2, and I got to get my hands on issue 3 because that magic where they're going, where that guy steals the thing from the trophy room of Doctor Strange, that's gonna be fun. All right, and here we go. Captain Marvel number 8, Venomized. Very nice. Thank you very much, Joker M21. That was fun. So, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Tonight's going to be fantastic. We got great stuff tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a show tomorrow, and then I'll be taking Sunday off. And let's go to the close. Thank you for taking the time to watch me and our channel today. Please visit me on Facebook and Instagram, where I'll be posting this schedule with any ads and or changes. We also have a Patreon page if you're interested in supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. If you know of anyone that might be interested in this information or may want to be included in the show, please share this with them. Also, drop me a comment below on how I can improve the show or if there's a channel out there I should be watching. Now, if you're not already a subscriber, think about subscribing so you don't miss any of this great new content. Who knows? You may find your new favorite channel today. And as always, do not forget, we had a good time, everyone. See ya. See you guys tonight in the chats.